The stuff that we're talking about is often called stealth marijuana. It is perfectly legal to buy as long as you're 18 years old. But in this case, the students were freshmen who smoked the herbs to get high and ended up in the hospital. The 4 freshman students at Valley Vista High School in Surprise all ended up sick after smoking the marijuana substitute, which not only looks like the real deal, but also has the same effects. One student was found by the campus police officer on the ground near the tennis courts. He's laying in a fetal position, saying he thought he was dying.
My understanding is that there was some nausea and severe nausea, to my understanding.
Bad enough that they had to go to the hospital.
Correct. Bad enough that they needed to be transported and seen medically.
Surprise police investigated, but since the kids were smoking fake pot, they didn't commit any crime. And at smoke shops around the valley, like this one near the school, this stuff is becoming very popular.
It's meant as like a potpourri incense, you know? Like you put it in, you get a nice smell in your house.
Even though it's sold as an incense and is labeled not for human consumption, a lot of people are smoking this stuff anyway. Co-owner David Avisen says if you're over 18, anyone can buy it.
Whatever you do at home, you know, I can't stop you. It says right on the packet, not for human consumption. Not recommend to smoke. I wouldn't recommend anyone out there smoking it, you know.
The DEA says these herbs can actually be a lot more potent than real pot, and it could eventually even be illegal to buy, but it is not right now. Those kids are expected to be fine. They won't be facing any trouble at school unless they smoke this stuff on campus. Reporting live, Mark Martinez, Fox 10 News.
4 Valley High School students are taken to the hospital. Hello and welcome. I'm Alexis Del Chiaro.
And I'm Rick D'Amico. Thanks for joining us here on Fox 10 News at noon. Police say they smoked a synthetic drug that can be hundreds of times more potent than marijuana.
The students are from Valley Vista High School in Surprise, and what makes this story even more shocking, the stuff they smoked is not illegal.
Mark Martinez is live at the school with this story. Mark?
Yeah, those students are all freshmen here at Valley Vista High School in Surprise, and they all had to go to the hospital early yesterday morning after smoking this synthetic marijuana. Now, apparently, the campus resource officer saw the students, one of them actually, on the ground in a fetal position, curled up on the ground near the school's tennis courts around 7:30 yesterday morning. The boy told the officer he felt like he was dying. Then, shortly after, 3 other kids also said they felt sick. Police they quickly found out that those kids had smoked some fake pot. It's called Spice, or K2. The school district spokesman tells me those kids all started getting sick shortly after smoking that stuff.
My understanding is that there was some nausea and severe nausea, to my understanding.
Bad enough that they had to go to the hospital.
Correct. Bad enough that they needed to be transported and seen medically.
They all went to the hospital. It looks like they are all going to be okay, but here's what the stuff looks like. It not only looks like marijuana, but it has the same effect. In fact, in a lot of cases, it's even more potent. But again, this stuff is completely unregulated. It's sold at a lot of smoke shops around the state, and it is not illegal. So these kids, even though what they did got them sick, it is not going to get them into any trouble here at school, although I imagine it might be a different story back at home. The school district tells me they are warning parents and students about the dangers of this Spice, or K2, this synthetic marijuana. Reporting live in Surprise, Mark Martinez, Fox 10 News.